Welcome to. Come on, get up here. Come on, you too. Come on, come on, come on. Daisy, come on. Sorry, you had to. Come here, come here, come here. Put you right there. There you go. Now you can be warm. So, of course, this is the live version of WFSO Bucks Talk. It's every Bucks game. Normally it'll be like within the hour after the game, but like I said, I think I said this last Tuesday that there's a lot of shows going on and some things to watch. So Tuesdays is just gonna be like a little bit late, but like any other day, it will probably would be like within the hour after the game. So I'm gonna try to make more of an effort to do that. But then again, probably some shows that's gonna be watching on Tuesday is probably gonna end soon, except for NXT, which I gotta catch up on that tomorrow. So I will do that. But anyways, yeah, it kind of looked like it's a little bit dark, but could be what the phone is. But okay, so Bucks Pistons, kind of like a little bit of battle, and some things changed for the NBA Cup, and everything was like determined on two games that was going on in the East. And I know the West, they got to figure theirs out too. So hopefully, probably by the time I'll say the final game, which will be Portland and Los Angeles, the Clippers, I mean, I guess they would know where everybody sits on the West. Because most of the East was like almost settled until today. So, let's just start live, and I will repeat the same thing that I told everybody else, and y'all will get the picture from that, and y'all will know about that. So let's get started. Three, two, one. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to everybody's that's on the live on Twitch, live on YouTube, and also this is the pre-recorded version of Bucks Talk. Um, yeah, Bucks did it again. I think it's their eighth straight they won. I'm not sure. I think it's their eighth straight, 8 or 7 straight. It was one to two. But anyways, yeah. Giannis only played like 3 quarters and did not play the fourth because it was like that big of a blowout. Yeah, it could have who would have known? It would have been I don't know. I would at least would have liked to Giannis to get 30 or Dame got 30, but Game was taking out. I think he was taking out like mid fourth quarter, and let some of the young ones play, and yeah, some of them didn't do too bad, and that's their future. So they trying to balance with the present and future, and which is good news because I know there were some people in the like Bucks groups and stuff like that just wanted Bucks play the young players. Bucks play the young players. Some of the young players are playing, so that's one good thing. Two, good ball movement from the Bucks too. They needed ball movement. They don't need like Giannis or Dame just try to go ISO or anything like that all the time. Of course, nobody can stop Giannis, but still, they had to do ball movements and trust on their team that somebody will at least hit the shot. So that's what y'all seeing for these maybe these past let's see, maybe 10 and 11 games. Let's see, I think I know, yeah, they won 7 straight. I'm sorry. Yeah, they did win 7 straight. So like maybe what was it 7? The last 9 games, you saw a lot of improvement with the Bucks. A lot of improvement, And those three things I named, which they really needed. But with Bobby Portis, although he is starting to pass a little bit, get like assists or something like that, which is good. But there's most of the times, he tried to take it into somebody and try to, bully him. Then he just lose focus on his shot. That's something that he gonna need to work on, especially they want to get far. But I believe, if the Bucks do good and end up winning the NBA Cup, I don't think they're gonna want to trade anybody. But maybe they might do like little minor trades or something like that before the deadline. But if they do this good and win the NBA Cup, I don't see them trading anybody, and they keep on going on this winning streak. Yeah, they 4-0 in the NBA Cup group. So they beat at least every single team in that group club. Yeah, group play. I don't know why I said group cup. Just crazy. But it was like interesting scene. I like just get you excited about this team. We will get to their standings in a bit, and I didn't know they moved up in the standings, but we will talk about that in a second. Well, in a minute or a few minutes. Let's just get to the quarter status. Of course, Milwaukee went out with a bang. With the most that Detroit has scored was the first quarter with 31. And you got Milwaukee, I'm leading them in the quarter 36. Second quarter, you got the Bucks with the highest scoring in that quarter overall with 42. Then you got Detroit with 28. Third quarter, Bucks was up, and we was always saying that most of their problems were, in the third quarter. It's just like they just couldn't shake people or anything like that. But for the past few games, they've been doing better in the third quarter, which is good to hear. But good to see too. And just like I said, Giannis only played like 3 quarters. I will look at the minutes and stuff in a minute. But yeah, fourth quarter, they didn't. They had some of their starting players in, and game they took him out of the game. Apparently, just mainly rest him against Atlanta tomorrow, since Atlanta was right now they were on a tear. Beating was it Cleveland twice and Boston once. So yeah, that's crazy, and it seems like I know we ended up losing to Boston. I think what once or twice or something like that. I'm not sure. I think only once we faced them, and that was on the road. And I think we were back on the road with them. No, no, no. We did face them twice, and we lost them both. So either way, Boston won the season series. Depends on if we beat them on Saturday, but we will see. Um. Anyways, the lowest that Detroit scored in the fourth quarter, 19, but they beat us in the quarter, 19-18. Like I said, they play most of their young guys in there, and just can't be shocked about that. But yeah, um, yeah, Giannis only played like 28 minutes and had, we'll talk about his scoring in a bit, but let's get to the team status. With the Bucks, we'll talk about them first. 45 of 80 with 56.3% from the field, which is not too bad. 3-point shooting is not that bad either. You have 23 of 41 with 56% from three. So wow, just 56% in field goal and 3-point shooting. Yeah, that's something. With free throws, you can already know like what excuse me. With a couple of people that's struggling, you have crap. I hate when that happens. Yeah, of course you got your Giannis that missed some shots, and Brooke missed his, and Gary Trent missed one. So 15 out of 21 was 71.4%. from free throw, 4 offensive rebounds. And I'm surprised that then again, probably they made, like most of their shots anyway, so a little bit more than half. So, that's saying something. That's probably why it wasn't that many offensive rebounds. But the total rebounds was 36. Now, I can't predict that Detroit probably did better in rebounding than the Bucks did. 26 assists, which should be, their average, but I don't know what their average is. 10 steals. Wow. That's huge. 10 steals. 6 blocks, and I know 3 of them was by Brooke. But the turnovers, oh, they gotta really start take care of the ball. Wow, you got Giannis with like 6 turnovers. Something he got to work on too. Like this good, passing and stuff, but especially you gotta know when to pass at a certain point. But anyways, let's get to Detroit's their team status. Um, they didn't do that bad either. 40 of 87 with 46% from the field. They didn't attempt enough threes, and their 3-point shooting is okay. You got 11 to 33 with 33.3% from three. 16 to 22, 72. You might have said that's 73% from the free throw. And as I predicted, yeah, they did better offensive reboundings than the Bucks did with 13. And probably most likely they out rebounded the Bucks or Bucks. I mean, not the Bucks, but Detroit with 41 rebounds total. 22 assists, a little bit lower than the Bucks. 11 steals. I think that's 1 steal more than the Bucks. 7 blocks. Interesting. And wow, I didn't know their turnovers was that bad either. 18 turnovers. Yeah, that's crazy. Hold on a second. Let me come here. Why do you keep coming down? Come on. Here, stay. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, you might see my dog a little bit just like peeking out and stuff, trying to get comfortable. But anyways, let's get to the player status. Let's see. Torian Prince did pretty good. Of course, 4-6 from the field, 4-4 from three, 2-2 from the free throw. But he had 14 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't think he had the game high, but he might have. Let's just say he did. But 28 points. You gotta calm down the turnovers. He got 6. Uh, 1 block, 8 assists, which is not bad. 7 rebounds. Yeah, but then again, like I said, he didn't play the whole fourth quarter, so things could have been different. 8 of 12 from the free throw, which is not too bad. Only missed like 4 shots. 10 of 11 from the field. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about Brooke. Just didn't attempt much enough like he usually would, but oh well. Damian Lillard with 27 points. Only 3 turnovers. Kind of expect that from him. 5 assists. Wish he would have had more, but anyways, 4 rebounds, 4 or 4 from the free throw. Yeah, 3-point shooting was okay. 5 of 11 from three, and 9 of 17 from the field. And what I like what Damian Lillard is started doing, like starting, just settle for like mid-range jumpers, like shoot like 2-pointers. So get your rhythm off of like shooting 2 points first, because he is a very good mid-range shooter. So you can always go for your strengths. Then when you feel it, you can probably have that opportunity to hit the 3. So I like today he's starting to do that. So that's good. Yeah, we're gonna add Andre Jackson into this. 8 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 of 4 from three, and 3 of 6 from the field. So that's not too bad. Um, yeah, our might as well say bench three, we're doing pretty. Well, Bobby Porter's field goal was kind of fishy, but the other two were doing pretty good. So let's talk about what Bobby Porter first. 14 points, one steal, three assists, four rebounds, 4 of 7 from three, not too bad, but 5 of 12 from the field. Yeah, he really needs to do something. Sir missed a lot, huh? I'll take that. He got money, so I'll take that. Um, but yeah, his field goal shouldn't just gotta be a little bit better, Bobby Portis. Um, although Duran Wright didn't score, but he got a plus minus plus 14. So I guess he was doing something great. Um, Gary Trent Jr. with the bench high for the team, 16 points, two steals, two assists, three rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw, 3 of 5 from three, and 6 of 12 from the field. So not too bad. AJ Green, of course, well, he was perfect. So didn't miss any shots. 11 points. Sadly, 3 turnovers, two steals. So that's pretty good. Um, three rebounds, perfect 3 of 3 from three, and perfect 4 of 4 from the field. So he probably needs to do, just like start shooting from the mid range or something like that. Although that's not how he started it, but at least he was like at least do like one shoot a 2 pointer, and you'll be fine, and you'll get your like groove back. So yeah, that is it for the Bucks, and we gotta talk about AJ Johnson a little bit. I think he finally scored his first point. So although 5 points, only like one rebound, one for 1 for 3, and 2 for 3 from the field. So um, he probably could have had 7 if he would have made that crazy layup that he tried to attempt. But yeah, and Giannis Dude got the game high. Anyways, let's go to Detroit. Let's talk about them. Um, yeah, Tobias Harris with 16 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 of 4 from the free throw, 2 of 5 from three, and 5 of 10 from the field. Tim Hardaway Jr. Just surprised they put them in the starting lineup. Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. And I thought he probably would be the starting shooting guard, but I guess they want to do a little bit different. But anyways, he had 15 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 3 of 3 from the free throw, 2 of 5 from three, and 5 of 10 from the field. Jaden Duran, they probably didn't use him that much because I think, yeah, he was in foul trouble. And Isaiah Stewart, we'll talk about him in a minute, he did foul out. So, they was like desperate for center. So we'll just talk about another center that they finally played in a long time in a minute. Anyway, Jaden Duran with 11 points, 3 blocks, not surprised, 1 steal, 2 assists, 6 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds, perfect 1 of 1 from the free throw, 5 of 6 from the field. Cade Cunningham led the team with 23 points, 1 steal, 6 assists, 5 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 2 of 6 from the free throw. Wow, that's not like him, but who knows? 3 of 6 from three, kind of expected, and 9 of 16 from the field. Jaden Ivory did not have that much of a good night. Although he only had like 8 points, 2 steals, 5 assists, 3 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw, 1 of 3 from three, and 3 of 10 from the field. Wow, not that good. Yeah, you got a couple of people on their bench did okay, but I will talk about Paul Reed. But like, I just don't know why they wasn't using him as they should. Anyways, he had 6 points, 1 steal, 1 rebound, 3 of 4 from the field. Free throw, I'm sorry. 1 of 1 from 3-point and 1 of 1 from the field. So if they would like play him more, they probably would, in my opinion, they probably would get somewhere. Like I said, they ain't still out of and it's still early in the season still. So, they got some time in kinks they want to work out. So let's see what they will do. Um, let's see, 8 points from Usher Thompson, 1 block, 1 assist, 5 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, and 4 assists from the field. Isaiah Stewart, of course, we mentioned it that he did foul out, but he had 9 points. Let's see, 2 assists, 6 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds. Perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw. Perfect 1 of 1 from 3, but 3 of 5 from the field. And yep, the final score, 128-107. The Bucks defeated the Detroit Pistons for them to advance in the knockout round, which, they're the right now they're the, because the East and the games like East and West and stuff like that. Well, the West still ain't done. We'll talk about them in a minute, but the East is finally finished, and I know the West right now is still not finished. But recap from the overtime game on November 13th in Milwaukee. They beat the Pistons by 7, 120-127. That was November 13th. And of course, today's game, 128-107. And yeah, they're not going to play each other in a long time. So this, in a way, is going to be kind of like back to back. The next time they play each other, you got their last road game of the season. They go against Detroit. That's April 11th. Then their final game at home and the final game of the season, April 13th. I think that's a Sunday, and I think that Pistons game is on a Friday, I believe. But yep, next team they play is tomorrow, and for the first time, it will be the Atlanta Hawks. They advanced to the they already advanced before before the beginning of this week. So yeah, they already advanced, and let's go through the Let me just move my screen over here. Well, I'm gonna read it to y'all as well for those who still watching. You got the Golden State Warriors in Denver. Right now the Warriors are ahead, which at one point Denver was up, and I guess Golden State coming back. 111-103 with 4:22 left in the fourth quarter. Houston losing to Sacramento 99-108 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. End of the third quarter, you got Portland 78 and Los Angeles Clippers 91. In the final, and I think the Philadelphia and Charlotte game was really not important for the group play, but Philly won 110-104. Another game that was not important was Washington and Cleveland, because both teams didn't advance anyway. So you have 87-118 Cleveland. Can't do that. Anyways, like I said, the game that was important was the Orlando and New York, because where that would be up top on their group play, well, in their group. Sorry, just needed something. Well, anyways, New York was, Orlando, I should say, was making the run in the fourth quarter because, they was trying to advance. But luckily, we'll talk about this in a minute, both teams advanced whether they lost or not. So Orlando lost to the Knicks 106-121. Another game that wasn't important, but what's up with the Indiana Pacers? Like, what's going on with them? They beat us like 4 out of 5 times last season, and they beat us in 6 games in the first round of the playoffs. And yeah, although we know we beat them earlier in the season during our group play, but yeah, there's something's going on with Indiana. I don't know what it is. And it seems like Toronto is having a little bit of their groove back because they probably got some of their players back. Anyways, Toronto beat Indiana 111 to 122. Utah, well, I think it was important to OKC. Because I guess they gotta wait for the winner of this one, I believe. But we'll see the standings in a bit. Um, Utah lost to OKC, 106 and 133. Then you got Dallas beating Memphis 121 to 116. And I know it was important for San Antonio and Phoenix. I think that was an important game too, but Phoenix won 104 to 93. So yeah, we'll look at the stats. Although ain't gonna be updated until tomorrow. But we can see where we're at right now with them. But this was after Mondays. Giannis is still up. We're nearly 33 points a game. Um, Fifth in rebounds with nearly 12 rebounds. Yeah, Brook Lopez dropped to third in blocks, which he's been having at least 3 blocks a game for the past 3 games, I believe. So his might go up a little bit. So he's third in blocks. I hate when things pop up. We didn't ask for that. But yeah, not gonna look at anything else right now. Now we will go to standings. Like I say, I kind of hate when things pop up. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna look at the standings of the East and West first. Then we're gonna look at the NBA Cup. So yeah, and I'll probably update y'all on the other scores in a bit if they change. Oh, Aaron Gordon is back. Okay. Oh, they're already showing the score. Okay. Um, Cleveland still got the best record in NBA. I think. Yeah, they still do. Although they won their last 2 games. Then there's Boston, won their last game. Orlando still in third, and they lost their last game. You got the Knicks. Of course, they won 3 straight. Bucks like a game and a half behind the Knicks. They moved up to fifth from sixth. Um, then you got right now Milwaukee got the biggest winning streak, I should say, as of right now in the NBA with 7. You got Atlanta won their last 4 and they're on the 500 mark and they're in 6. And Miami was really dropped from 5th to 7th. They lost their last 2. They must have lost yesterday too. So yeah. Chicago won their last game. They're in 8th. They're tied with Brooklyn, who's in 9th. They lost their last 3. And they tied with the Indiana Pacers as well for the 8th spot, which Indiana lost their last 3, including tonight. Of course, Detroit dropped. They, lost their last 2 games, including tonight. Toronto, they moving up. They won their last 2. Charlotte lost their last 6. Philadelphia won their last 2. And Washington Wizards, of course, the biggest losing streak in the NBA with 15. Maybe they're just trying to play for Cooper Flag, as everybody said. I didn't see his games in college yet, but one day, like if he's playing and I'm got like a day off or whatever, I'm gonna try to watch one of his games, or I'm probably going to end up just watching one of his highlights sooner or later. Anyways, now we're into the West. Thunder's in first. Then you got the Houston Rockets. With Oklahoma, they won their last game, and Houston won their last three. Dallas is up there. Wow, they won their last five. You got Memphis, who lost their last game. They're in fourth. Well, they're tied with Dallas. Um, Golden State Warriors, they lost their last four, but they're in fifth. And right now, they looks like they might actually win this game against Denver, from what it looks like. Let's see if they're gonna show the score. They're just waiting on that. Oh yeah, they up by four, 115, 111. Kevon Looney fouled out. So yeah, and Draymond Green wasn't playing today. I don't know if he's injured or suspended or what happened. I don't know. But yeah, Jamal Murray, yeah, he's got to do something. Uh, Anyways, we said Golden State's in fifth. They lost their last four. They might win tonight. Well, it's looking like it so far. Um, Phoenix in sixth. They won their last two. Los Angeles Clippers, of course, they won today's game. Oh, no, I think they still playing. Well, they won their last game. The Lakers, I'm pretty shocked that they actually dropped from 7 to 8. They lost their last game. Looks like Denver may be on a 2 game losing streak right now. They only on one. They ninth. Um, Spurs, they just lost their last game, and I think their cup situation is going to be a little bit different. But we'll talk about that in a minute. They lost their last game. Minnesota on the 500 mark. They won their last two. Sacramento Kings lost their last two. Portland lost their last game. Utah lost 5 straight. And New Orleans Pelicans lost 9 straight. They are the worst in the West. So now let's go to the NBA Cup. And we'll see how that goes. So hopefully, like I said, the East is right now, they're set. So you got the Knicks, there's the undefeated team, but they're in second out of the four. They're 2 out of 4. Of course, Orlando, because of their difference, they got the wild card spot and will be facing Milwaukee either next Tuesday or next Wednesday. But either way, they're gonna be in Milwaukee facing them. So hey, good game here, and they probably gonna end up doing some like extra like ticket sales and stuff like that. We'll see. Anyways, like I said, Philly, Brooklyn, Charlotte eliminated. Look like Charlotte didn't even stand a chance anyway. Milwaukee Bucks, of course, they was undefeated in the group play, and their difference I think is higher than everybody else, so that's why they end up first. Detroit Pistons, of course, they just got eliminated, although they didn't have they were 3-1. Then Miami, Toronto, and Indiana, of course, got eliminated. Atlanta, although they're tied with Boston with 3-1, but I guess the difference is, I don't know how, but it's like it's like Boston got more of a difference than Atlanta did. But I think they probably was going by, what is this, PF points. Oh, it's probably points total that they made. So 485, then Boston with 482. So that's probably what the difference with that, how they can go from there. So of course everybody else eliminated. Okay, so it'll be Atlanta and New York, but Atlanta will be going to New York. Don't know what day that game is, but Milwaukee will face Orlando next week. Okay, now to the West. Like I said, Portland is just waiting on the wild card. Okay, it's gonna be end up between them and Dallas for that wild card, from what it seems like. And Portland doesn't look so good, and it looks like they are about to lose. So if they end up losing, then that means Dallas most likely will get that wild card spot. So it may be, who's the highest? Oh wow, the highest look like it's Houston, and Oklahoma City Thunder is in second. But like I said, with Phoenix and the Thunder, it's the difference. So Oklahoma is higher up there. And Utah was like eliminated already. So is Dallas playing? No, they're not. They're actually waiting on the yeah, they're actually waiting on the winner. So most likely, Portland is not gonna make it. So it's gonna end up being, oh wow, Denver came back. Oh, but Denver's already eliminated. So, for Denver is nothing. And for Golden State is nothing either. They're already clinched. So I think Houston will face whoever is in the wild card between Dallas and Portland, but right now it looks like it's going to be Dallas. And the Thunder will probably most likely end up facing the Golden State Warriors. So, what's the difference between? Yeah, Houston's first, Oklahoma City's Thunder second, Golden State is third. So Thunder and Warriors will face each other, but they would be in OKC. Um, if it's Dallas, then Dallas is going to be the one that facing Houston at Houston. So no, a little bit confusion and stuff like that, but yeah, Denver came back and won. Wow, this is something I didn't think I was going to see. Well, yeah, it's like 1.9 seconds left, and Denver's up by 4. So there's no way Golden State Warriors can catch up. Most likely, it's going to be like all Christian Braun probably going to end up shooting free throws, and that would be it. Oh, it was a jump ball. Yep, it's over. Denver won by 4. So let me try to refresh this right quick before we go. I don't know if it's going to be updated just like that, but with NBA.com, it'll take forever. Yeah, like I said, it's not looking good for Portland. So we already know the Lakers ain't going to be able to defend their NBA Cup. So regardless of what happens, we will have a new NBA Cup winner. I'm praying, hopefully that is the Bucks. Like I said, tomorrow's game that Milwaukee will be back at home. They will go against Atlanta. So I guess we get to see them for the first time and how they fare up with each other, and it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys for watching, especially you guys that's on Twitch. Please, follow us on here. We have live content of with NBA WFSO Bus Talk, WFSO Aftermath, WFSO After Dark, which we probably will end up have to do that on Thursday because I don't even know if I'm going to be back in time to actually do it on time. So probably Thursday we probably will do After Dark special. So watch out for that. So we're probably going to do that at 9 p.m. Central. So watch out for that. And WFSO preview that talk about wrestling and like the pay-per-views or PLEs that's going to be going on. So that's what we want to talk about. So please check it out on Twitch as well. So and after you guys that's watching YouTube, either if it's pre-recorded or if it's live, Please, like and subscribe. We have over 400 subscribers. We're trying to get to 500 at least by the end of this month. So hopefully we can get there. Like I said, please like and subscribe. And I appreciate the likes that I got on the live. So thank you. Um, Also, if you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Well, please subscribe. And check out our website as well, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com for upcoming events in the Midwest. Um, Also, videos like this, you'll see like on different like pages. Like we got Milwaukee Bucks group that's gonna have his own videos like this. And we have other ones like Milwaukee Development, and we also have one that's going to be combined with like wrestling and comic book movies and TV news. So check those out when you get a chance. So once again, the website is www.wrestlingfanspeakout.com. .weebly.com. Sorry. Yeah, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. There we go. But anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, which probably most likely will be maybe either tomorrow or Thursday. It all depends what's going on and how much time I'll have left after leaving from the Bucks game. So we will see. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good one. Let's see.